What's up guys? I'm going to show you how to check your valves and what to do if you need to change your shims. This isn't a detailed step-by-step video, this is just a general overview with tips and tricks that I learned along the way. So what you're going to do is, first of all, you don't need to remove as much as I've removed. I'm just going through the whole bike. But once you get to the valve cover, you're going to remove the ignition coil and then remove all these bolts. So you're just going to pop that guy up and it just comes forward like that. There will be a seal in there, mine is just out. The first thing you need to do is put the engine into TDC. So to do that, you're going to have to remove this little plastic guy here. I tried to use a screwdriver, but it did not work. So what worked really well was actually just getting a coin and unscrewing that guy off there. But you'll use an Allen key on an extension and you'll pop it in there and you'll be able to turn the engine quite easily that way. Just remember to loosen the spark plug. I wouldn't take it out completely because you don't want anything falling in that hole. You're going to turn it until your cam lobes are all pointing out. You'll see they're sort of triangular. You want your exhaust valves, your lobes pointing out, and your intake valves pointing out. Lobes, not valves, lobes. A second way to verify that you are TDC is these marks here. So you'll see there's a little line on each sprocket. Those lines must just be pretty much level. Once you're there, then you'll be able to check your valve clearances. So what you basically need to do is take your feeler gauge, whatever measurement you want to take. The two lobes closest to the side are quite easy. Obviously just going to pop it in there, take your measurement, in there, take your measurement. When it comes to these two though, you're still going to have this guy on there. I've just taken mine off because I'm a step ahead or two ahead. Once you get to these two, don't try and go through the top here. Go from the side, from the bottom, and measure them that way. Intuitively, I thought over time the shims are going to get worn down and that gap is going to get bigger. But that's not actually what happens. You have a valve. Let's say this is your valve and your piston. Your valve is going up and down. What's actually happening is the valve is wearing into the engine, the top of the head. So over time, this valve is actually seating deeper and deeper, which is actually raising the shim. So over time, more than likely your values are going to get less, which means that if you're at the lower end of the specifications, if your shims are very tight, you're going to need to change them. If your gap is very large, don't worry about it. So what do you need to do now if you need to change your shims? Well, you're going to need to obviously remove the top of the cam carrier as I've done here.